So if you just watched the last things that I've done, I put up two songs. One was called Dying Every Day, and the other one was called Make 'em Licky Licky. Or you can just call it Licky Licky, Sticky Sticky. Anyway, I have like two albums. I just can't sing. Yeah, but they're gonna go with my graphic novel. So as soon as I get my graphic novel finished, and as soon as I get memory on my Mac, all of this stuff's getting put up. Unless, unfortunately, I die before all that happens. So, just so that you guys know, have got you guys entertained right now, and hopefully everything that I have up here is keeping your minds waiting for more, or wanting more. You can see what useless talent I have. But, I never ever claimed that I was a singer. I'm an actor, not a singer. I'm probably not good at either one, being that I haven't ever caught a break. And as I've mentioned before, when I go to these casting calls, hell no, I don't tell them I can sing. That just showed you guys I can't sing. I also don't tell them that I'm funny because I'm not a comedian. I mean, I say shit that sometimes come out funny, but that doesn't make me funny by the longest time. But then again, people will laugh at anything. I'm funny looking if that counts. And secondly, I mentioned that list. I'm never going to be on that list because there's no scripts for multicultural heroes or villains or anything. So I'm kind of like caught in that rock and a hard place. And also being that my ability to do kung fu is now gone, or at least on hiatus, until I get like completely totally cleared and they say I can start doing exercises like running and jogging and stuff like that. You know, I can live with the pain. I just don't want to break this damn metal hip before I get the other hip and get them both integrated, and hopefully I can do my stuff before I'm 45 and before my age catches up with my face, or before my face catches up with my age, because I look pretty damn young for a 42-year-old. But anyway, in closing, I just wanted you guys to see some of the stuff that I've done, and yeah, they some of the songs were written in bad spots in my life, and when you have bad spots in your life, it's best to get it off your chest before you do something stupid. All right? I still have bouts with depression. I'm not gonna lie about it. If you don't tell your fans everything, at least tell them a majority. That way, nothing unexpected would happen. You know, a lot of actors get the door open and then do really dumb stuff like commit suicide. This is a serious part of this thing here. One of my favorite actors, I really don't know what was going on in his head. Jonathan Brandis, I'm sure you guys remember him from C something or another, DSB or whatever. He was the kid that talked with the dolphin. He was in the movie with Chuck Norris when he was a little karate guy. He kicked everybody's ass, and in his imagination, he was a little ninja in a white suit. Enough said, yeah. But when he passed, it kind of floored me because I was like, well, he's an actor. He's successful. Why would he do that? A lot of successful actors have committed suicide. The actor that was in um, the Brooke Shields show about the closet thing or something or another, he committed suicide. His acting career just launched, and he was doing really well, and he killed himself. I don't know his name, and I'm sorry, and to his family, I'm sorry. But a lot of actors get their foot in the door, and I guess either the stress or either drugs or something just pushes them over that threshold. Well, since I've been pushed over the threshold, I don't think suicide's gonna happen. But everyone who knows me pretty much knows that I've had like major bouts with depression. I'm not ashamed to say it. I wrote my graphic novel. I'm almost finished. I have like maybe 4 or 5 pages left to go. But most of the reasons why I wrote it is just to keep my mind off of nasty negative thoughts, and having your life uprooted and taken from you and not being able to do the things that you love kind of puts you in a negative place. So I wrote some of those songs in negative places. I'm Dying Every Day. It was after they told me that I needed hip surgery. No. Now, granted, um, we had a really serious discussion about that, and I was literally told that if I didn't get a new hip, that I would be deformed. So it's kind of a form of dying. It was very important. But they also said because I'm kind of young that it could go either way, and if worst come to worst, I could die doing hip surgery. And I'm like, it's a hip surgery. How can you die doing hip surgery? Well, here's the thing on that, right? And all seriousness and all jokes and stuff aside, you can die in almost any fucking surgery. So they put me through all this other stuff that I had to go do to make sure that I didn't die during surgery. I had lots of holes in my teeth. They're all fixed now. I had to get a couple pulled, and that was an experience. The nursing assistants and stuff were great. And then when I had to go get my surgery, I had to make sure that all my wisdom teeth were pulled. I had to make sure that I was healthy, and I had to do all of this stuff like before Christmas of whatever year I had the surgery. It hasn't been 2 years. It's only been like 13 months. It's been like a year and 2 months or some shit. But my dad died like right after I had the surgery, so it's like back to back to back on top of things, and so I haven't really had a stable mind, but I'm still here. And the thing with that was, it's like I never thought that one would lose my dad. Two, I never thought when I got out of the army I was that fucked up because they didn't catch it while I was enlisted. If they would have caught it while I was enlisted, maybe I wouldn't have had to get discharged. Maybe they could have fixed it so that I could get another restart and start all over again and stay in the fucking army because I didn't want to come home. I have nothing to come home to. Don't have a girlfriend. Don't have any children. So being a soldier was what I wanted to do. It was going to be the rest of my life. I'll have something to live for. Granted, I was infantry and I really don't want to kill people, but it's what they trained me to do. So it is what it is, and I had to accept the hand of fate. The hand of fate never told me that I was going to destroy my hip. I'm 120 pounds going in. By the time I got out of the military, I was 130 pounds. So I gained 10 pounds. And somewhere in between there, between 125 and 130 pounds, I fell and did severe damage to my hip and my knee. But the only thing that was hurting me was my knee. My hip hurt it only the initial first night. And I guess when I had to learn how to shoot, it probably did more damage on my hip because you're laying flat on your hip. And my knee hurt it more than my hip, but I did feel like tightness, but I just thought that was normal because of the weight of the backpack and stuff that's on your back when you're shooting. And we had to shoot in our vest, so that kind of put like low pressure on my back, which also put pressure on my hip. Now, I'm not a doctor, so I don't know how much of that's 1,000% accurate, but when they caught it 3 years after I got out, and I didn't take a medical discharge because I wanted to go out with integrity, because I didn't think I was that bad off, and now I'm paying for it because of integrity, and I didn't want to stay there for another 6 months to a year for them to figure out what the hell was wrong with me. They should have been on it from the jump, but no wonder there is God, and so they just didn't catch it. And then when I kept complaining and complaining, and it was like, I don't want a malingering charge. Y'all gotta fix this so I can get back to doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And they could never find it. And then when I got out, I didn't fall down. I stomped my foot on a crack in the sidewalk, and it never stopped hurting. So I kept complaining, went through all this red tape, got to McGuire, and so the specialist looked at my leg and he was like, "Son, we can't find nothing wrong with your leg." I said, "It's something wrong with my leg, and you need to fix it." It wasn't like this before I went to the army. So they put me in that little donut thingy. Y'all know, you lay on the goddamn table and you go through. It's like the table is the dick, and the circle thing is the pussy, and you're on the dick. So you slide through the damn thing. They scan your body or whatever, and then they pull you back out. So they found all kinds of bone fragments and shit in my leg, and he said that this shit shouldn't be causing you this problem. There's something majorly wrong with you, and we gotta find it. So then, about 2 weeks after that, I thought I had an ulcer. So they made me drink all this white stuff, and then of course diarrheaed it out. And then that's when they found that I needed a new hip, and I needed it like 2 years ago. So since they found it late, it kind of didn't really stick in, and they finally decided, this dude really needs to get this done because if he doesn't, he's going to be deformed for the rest of his life. So then they put me through all this stuff, and then they found out that I needed my teeth pulled, and then they found out I had holes in my teeth, so I had to get all of this crap done before I could have the surgery. So then after I got all that done, then they finally cut me and finally had the surgery. I don't think I got out of the hospital. I got out of the hospital like the day after or the next day. Between 3 days, I know I was in the hospital for at least a day and a half. The whole surgery. I went in at 6. I woke up whenever I woke up. I have pictures of waking up. I look like I'm seriously fucked. And if I can find them. They then after that, my poor father died after that. And it was pretty bad. I had enough coherency to take a selfie. I look totally jacked. Now, I'm going to show you guys. I look like a super high Hawaiian. Yeah. So, I also had like a scruffy beard. Each picture just looks worse. I think the drugs are really kicking in there. Yeah, I was like totally fucked up. And this computer thing on my chest supposedly worked the TV, that I could never get the damn thing to cut on or cut off. This was my bed. I would really like to thank the doctors and stuff at McGuire. I was a little less high there. Yeah, I'd like to thank the doctors at McGuire. They treated me fairly well. Believe it or not, I'm really not angry right there. A little fracked up a little bit, but I'm not angry. I'm not smiling, so I wasn't angry. I think I had like a really bad meal. Probably another little bit of taste of disdain. And that's this right here. This is what's inside my leg. Yeah. So believe me, not being able to do what I want with my life totally sucks. So here's the bandage in my ass. There we go again. Hopefully hopefully my meat didn't come out on that one. Oh, mother dick. That's the staples. Couldn't wait to get those damn things out. So, I was pretty banged up. And then, a major tragedy. I lost my dad there. So, it wasn't exactly a cool day, but that was last March that I lost my father. And so, no, not that one. I'm not gonna put my father up here. At least not his deceased picture. But yeah, it was some brutal stuff. The last year was just probably not really a good year for me at all. If I could find a other damn picture. I have it somewhere. I know I had it somewhere. Don't know if you guys can get a clear shot of that. That one might be a little bit better. So yeah, I'm walking around with that on my ass now. Permanently. So, when I tell you something, I'm not lying. I'm honestly telling the God honest truth. And I haven't had, mother dick, man. I haven't had the best of experiences. But it is what it is. So, yeah, and screwed up somewhere. Oh, come on, man. Sorry, people. I can get this. It's a nice website that I was looking at. Of course, the young ladies probably could have did a little bit better name than what they have, and as hot as they are, I'm going to find another group chicks to look at. But anyway, the long and short is, I wanted you guys to see my stuff and see what I was going through, see what I was telling you, so you wouldn't think I was a jackass or anything. And that's it. My name is James William Sr. Have a good Sunday. If you're going to church today, say a couple of prayers for me. Later.